The worst gig that I've had in recent history is in a city in Europe that I will not mention because some people there said it was a great show and I don't want them to think that I didn't enjoy it. At the time, we were backlining all of our gear. I didn't have any crew with me. It was 4 of us just bringing all of our own stuff. And there was one particular gig where we put a little too much trust into some of the other people that were there as far as what kind of gear was going to be provided, whether that gear was going to work or not, and what the contingency plan was if some of it didn't work. The snare drum broke in the middle of it, and then later the bass amp broke, and then later like a couple of the mic cables went out. It was really tough. And then the monitor engineer had it, dialed in acceptable on the stage. And then as the gig started, I saw them on the side of the stage, just messing around with things like, oh yeah, like you're playing a solo. You must want a crap ton of yourself in your monitor. I'm like, no, because now I'm overwhelmed and I'm playing all pensive because I'm hearing too much of myself. And sometimes there's a little bit of that that's okay, but it just made for a really difficult gig to get through for us. But I think we made the best of it because when you surround yourself with enough amazing musicians, there is a safety net that you can always fall on, which is, all right, let's get out the deck of cards. Let's do some sleight of hand magic quick, because I got this. Like I got the deck of cards here. I can give everybody one magic trick, and they'll at least leave happy. Like everybody will get something that they came for, and then like, all right, we didn't plan on doing these tricks, but if we have to, we've got them. So it was that sort of thing. There was a wedding that we got hired, that some of my friends and I got hired to play for. Not under necessarily any band name. It was just, we need wedding music, right? And they didn't even have a request list or anything, just fun party music. Okay, cool, we can come do that. This is several years ago. And the call sheet said 4 p.m., the ceremony's gonna start. It's over on this side of the thing. Get all your gear set up before the ceremony. Just kind of sneak in and set your stuff up. So I walk in, literally just one trip. I have a guitar on my back, a small deluxe reverb in one hand, and a small pedal board in the other. The drummers got literally like a kick, snare, hat ride. Somehow we walk through one hallway and the bride is walking across all the way on the other side of the building. No guests in sight. She walks through and she sees us walking in just coincidentally, and she just flips her lid that the band was not set up before the ceremony, and she decided to tell all of her friends to not dance for the band at her own wedding. She sabotaged her own wedding. And she got all the bridesmaids to yell at my friend and I. They were yelling at us like, you suck, you suck. I'm like, you hired me to be here. Like, fine, I'll leave. I don't care. So she sabotaged her own wedding, told everybody not to dance to the band. She had a terrible time. She's glaring at us, telling her bridesmaids to come up and tell us we suck, yelling at me and my friend. And after about an hour of it, was like, this is actually pretty awesome. Like, it started to turn around and be like, this is incredible. Like, are you seeing how mad they are? So finally I got over this hump in my brain of like, there's no way she's going to have a good time. Like, she's just decided that it's not going to be a fun day for her. Yeah. Honestly, I felt really bad for the groom because I could tell he wanted to have fun. Yeah, good luck. And I think he's got a long few years ahead of him if they're still married.